Thanks to all our active patrons who have contributed a lifetime of $100 or more to reach Garuk Dong level status.
Here is the list of those special patrons in order of contributions.
If you would like to support our show, check out the Commander Smiths at patreon.com.
I can't hear you. Did you turn?
Oh, I muted myself. Commander Smith. I have so many buttons to press. I'm like, oh shit, press this, turn this off, press this one on. Welcome to the Commander Smiths.
We are the Commander Smiths.
I'm Adam Smith.
And I'm Lowery Smith.
Don't worry.
We're cousins.
This sucks. I was like, unmute this, mute this one, mute me, take this one off of there, and then I forgot to undo my mute. So that was fun.
There's a lot going there. Yes, Ibukaki. Woo indeed.
Yes. In the startup of it, Mr. Ibukaki already bought us a shot to start things off. So
yes.
Not only a shot, because he did an $11 donation, which does $8 is the shot, but $3 is the hot shot or Hot Beanboozled thing.
Hot shot? Do I got a strip or what? All right, so it's a regular shot?
Regular shot, and I think this time I'm going to do, I did last week with mango habanero for my only shot. I'm going to do Jägermeister with this. Oh, I hate Jäg.
We don't, me and my wife don't take shots together, so we don't have anything to take shots with, but I'm going to be, I stole some Absolute Pepper vodka. I don't know what that's going to be like. Yeah, I like pepper, question mark. I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
All right. You ready for this, Lowery? You ready for this? Are you? Let me know when you're all poured. Because then also, all right. Cheers, buddy. Thanks, Ibukaki. Oh, I really
that's bad.
Don't like. I don't like Jäg. Why do I have it?
Like that.
Ugh. At least
pick up some spice rum to make that a little bit better next
week. It's better than Malort that we had a lot of this weekend. That was pretty disgusting stuff this weekend.
Yeah, it was, and I appreciate all of you feeling my pain in the past and the future.
That's actually what I was asking in the Discord. How do I get a hold of Malort? How did you get a hold of Malort?
I have a booze buddy that is into it. He likes it.
Son of a bitch.
32.
30. What the hell is going on here?
So is that a dirty shot? I don't know the edition.
We don't have the dirty shot stuff with us. I didn't actually do the
well, I have my Malort.
Oh shit. You do that.
I guess I'm doing Malort.
Okay, so I do have a double shot glass. I've been filling this up half. So I can do a double shot there. God, so this is going to hit our max.
We only have two, right? Two apiece? Or are we doing three total?
Three apiece.
Jesus.
But okay, wait, really quick before we get to that, man, we're just getting the show. Like, I'm going to have a lot to cut out there in the...
We're fucked up by the time we get to goddamn Stump the Smith.
Okay, so now I have to do math. So 8, 16. We have a lot of beans to eat at this point.
Josh is saying it's two apiece.
Two apiece.
And we know you're not sorry.
All yeah, right.
Two apiece.
Really quick
on the dirty.
Well, yeah. I mean, but those aren't really like it's dirty, but it's. I'm gonna take the freaking nasty stuff from last week. So I got to get Malort or something else so that I can take that. The other thing I could do, and live could wait a second. I mean, not wait. I could leave and come back and go get the mayo, and mix that because that is the smoker's cough. Do you want me to go get that?
Go
really
do
quick?
that. I'll set it up for what we're doing this week.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. So while Adam is going to go get mayo to mix in with his Jäg, I will talk about what we're going to be doing today. All right. Obviously, we're doing Stump the Smith Savant. We are also going to be doing the top 10 cards from Commander Legends 2, and that is including the Commander precons that they have coming with it. And looking at the top 10, it's pretty solid. There's a lot of really good cards coming out. Renshai, glad that somebody is going to be cognizant for Stump the Smith Savant, because I will not. All right, 2 of these motherfuckers. Okay, and then so like I said, top 10, and then for staple verses, we're going to be doing Panharmonicon versus Strionic Resonator. And Adam has chosen Panharmonicon, and there's going to be a lot of fanboys there, and you're all going to be wrong, by the way. Just saying. So clearly I'm doing Strionic Resonator. And so to start off here, we're going to talk about SmithCon. We just had SmithCon this weekend, and it was a fucking blast. We got a lot of cool patrons. We got a lot of cool people that listen.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
And so we got to meet a bunch of people. We had people fly in. Ted from Boston. Yeah, I don't want to name off everybody.
Yeah,
but,
we had a lot. Go through everybody.
But yeah, like,
now you started it. Now you mentioned one person. Now you have to go through the whole fucking list, or you left people out, buddy. You're gonna make people feel bad. I'm just kidding.
Can we edit that out?
No, dude, that turned out way better, like better than I could have imagined. And like, seriously, we thanked people for, Ibukaki was a big part of helping us get it all organized.
Absolutely.
And shit. And now I don't feel as, I'm out of breath. I was running because I was like, oh shit, I got to run upstairs, get the bigger shot glass.
Should
so
we
I can
do
get the mayo in there.
Is this
Oh, good for you.
My house is so big, I have to run away to go get a shot of mayo. And I'm winded. I'm in a fucking bat cave right now.
I'm winded because I like taking mayo. I love me some mayo. Oh man. Really quick, let's do the bean with part of Ibukaki's because we did not do that. So spin the wheel. And mine is, oh, son of a bitch.
Just kind of keeps going.
Mine's a California Reaper. Mine is the hottest of the of the 5.
I got a habanero, which is also not enticing.
Oh, that's the easiest one.
So we just pop the top and we go look. What the
yeah, so they're in like little Beanboozled bags.
All right. Yeah,
I always use the teeth. All right, I think
teeth are not tools. All right.
I think this is.
So
it.
I'm looking for something that's orange.
This is definitely it. Shit. Okay. Doesn't. Oh, it does have a smell.
I can tell this is going to be awful.
It does have a smell. All right.
I don't even know.
You ready to cheers for this one? Look, match
really.
the picture. Match the picture.
Yeah, I don't.
But yeah, so SmithCon, fucking, that was amazing. We're definitely going to be doing it yearly at this point.
Yes,
that turned out awesome, and we played so many games, like so many different games. It was never like repeats of stuff over and over again. It was a really good group. How are you having trouble? You're really bad at Where's Waldo.
No, I don't know if there's like an orange one in here. Oh, there wasn't an orange one in this one.
Oh, okay. I would have thought each bag had a lot of one of each, but yeah, that makes.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought too. So yes, I did not have an actual orange one in there.
All right, ready? Cheers. Boop.
Cheers, habanero jelly bean.
Here goes your California Reaper. Eating on, people just want to hear us eat. Oh. It's starting
hot.
Oh shit!
That's real hot. Warning! It's extremely hot. Consume at your own risk.
Shit! Mm.
Keep out of reach of children under the age of 13.
Oh my god!
Pets do not consume if you're allergic or sensitive. Hot.
Holy
spicy foods.
This is a jelly bean.
Oh yeah, it's spicy. I'm hiccuping now.
Oh my god!
Don't.
Holy shit!
Oh, crap.
That's worse than a dirty shot. Yeah, this is a patent. We can't do that one $3. Oh, that's worse than a shot.
Oh, I got the hiccups. Do you ever get the hiccups with
not from spice?
Oh my god!
But I need to spit. I need to get.
Do not have if you're pregnant or breastfeeding or have a medical condition for which consumption of extremely hot food could cause an adverse reaction. Due to the hot nature of this food, it may trigger asthma symptoms.
We should have tested this out before.
Persons except for their permission and only after sharing this warning. We should have read this beforehand. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt.
Okay,
one Beanboozle for the hotness. Limits calling that right now. That is fucking hot. Holy shit.
I don't even want to take a shot right now. Can we just kind of move on for a second and then take the shot?
Yeah,
in a sec?
yep, absolutely.
I need something that's
Holy
not
moly.
beer. I was not expecting that at all. I thought that was gonna be pretty easy. I was like, oh, it's just a gimmick. Holy shit. Okay.
That is quite hot. Mayo to cool it down.
Yeah, I know. I saw that
yeah,
too.
the first 10 minutes of this is just us getting.
And you had
abused.
jalapeno?
No, mine was habanero, which is hotter than jalapeno.
Oh,
So,
okay. So you were one down from my California Reaper.
yeah, California Reaper does not sound good.
Oh, fuck.
That's hot.
You guys suck. So the first, what are we? We're 10 minutes in and it's just us trying to take shots. And is that all this is going to turn into? This podcast
That's the
it's
first
going to be
10
drinking.
minutes is just that, yeah.
Instead of us talking about what we're doing in our lives, it's just having shots and eating beans. Okay. So give us a second
Like,
on the,
saliva is just so fucking sticky right now.
this is stupid. Give
Yep,
us a second on the next shot because
that was bad.
we'll get
That was
to
a bad idea.
Josh. We'll get to yours in a little bit because this is whew. Oh, I did say California Reaper. Yeah, I did. It's Carolina Reaper. It's in small print. My room is dark and I've taken a shot. Lay off me. I'm starving. Oh fuck. This is gonna be hard to do this cast because now I got saliva. Okay, episode
Absolutely.
225. As Lowery mentioned, SmithCon was this weekend. It was awesome, amazing. I wish we could do it every month. Like that was just a lot of fun. We played.
It was a lot of fun.
Started at 9 a.m. Actually started before 9 a.m. and played until 10 p.m. And a lot of people came in on Friday. We played on Friday until midnight. We made ourselves cut it off at midnight, and it was a good time. Which
was a good responsible thing because you didn't cut it off on Saturday night and kept us up until 3. And you were just yelling. You were just yelling.
Hey,
I don't
shut
know why
up!
You couldn't calm down.
I was just about to mention that Ibukaki turned into my mom and was just like, "Why are you yelling?" I was like, "Shut up!" Oh man, another one.
Nope,
Oh, zero.
Nope,
Zero.
that's we're
No.
send that back. Send that back. We're doing 3 shots already. That's our limit.
Oh man, no, we could do more beans throughout the episode as well too, or. It's very bad. Don't get the bean booze. I'm starting to sweat. Like I don't. All right. Okay. Let's get moving with this. It's starting to cool down a little bit. What about you? Things getting better for you? You're not even paying attention anymore. You're on your phone. We're doing a podcast
so
here.
Don't forget it. So we got.
Oh, you're saying for next week if we
Thank
don't.
you so much to our patrons who are currently donating money to have us fucking suffer.
I'm sweaty. I need to turn my fan on higher because I'm getting sweaty from that fucking
I'm just
Reaper.
not happy that it's like stuck in my molars back here.
Yeah,
I wish
I
I
know.
had like a pick or something.
Holy shit. Okay, Zero. Why did you add onto that thing? Okay, so
Yeah, take it back.
What
Take
we
it
are
back.
no, don't take it back. We'll add it for next week if we don't get it.
We can do that. We can do that.
Or if you wanted us to do, you don't want to take another Bean Boozled later. We can do Bean Boozled because
I think we only
bad.
do only one spicy
Okay.
per episode. That was worse than a shot.
Yeah, it was. All right,
That was worse than a fucking shot.
let's get through the not tags and stuff. Let's kind of get through what we're doing this week and all that, and then we can take the next shot.
We know you love us. All right. Tags? Or are we doing?
No, let's talk
we're doing
about.
SmithCon.
Okay, so what are we doing this week?
So I already did. I already talked about that.
Oh,
When
you did
you're
when I was
running
gone?
down your bat cave to get mayo. I did all that.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. So SmithCon. Let's go a little bit more into that. So what did we do? People came in on Friday. We took Renshaw out to get a Juicy Lucy, which was pretty
It was
delicious.
amazing. And fried pickles were a lot better than I thought they were going to be. I like them,
Yeah, they were good.
but those were amazing.
Have you never had them?
No, I've
before?
had them, but I've never
Okay.
had that good of fried pickles
Yeah,
before.
Agreed. It was very good. So we went to the 5A Club. If you're in Minneapolis area, South Minneapolis, I'd go check it out. It's potentially the originator of the Juicy Lucy as well.
Maybe.
Potentially, or Matt's Bar, whatever you want to do. And then we just, me and Adam were like stressing. We're like, what are we
gonna do? How
with
we entertain
everybody that are
people
coming in? Like we
on
didn't.
Friday.
And I don't know who said it, but I was like, hey, let's get a game in, and we just fucking played for like 4 hours, then went out to dinner.
And then we played some
They
more.
came back and played more. It's like everybody's here to hang out and play some
Magic.
Like,
yeah, so it was cool.
We didn't think it was that easy.
We got
and
bonus games in, and like we luckily like I picked out a hotel room that had a table. I was like, oh, just in case we want to go back to the room later, you know, after we're done with SmithCon, we can play some games. It was a fucking huge room.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, normally, me and Adam just share a single.
I call Little Spoon.
It's weird when you're the big spoon. I'll admit that.
So yeah, we played a lot of bonus games because of that. Got to experience what it's like to play against Ted's deck when you think that you feel bad for him because his deck isn't doing anything, and then he goes, "My turn. Okay, I win the game." It's like, oh, sweet.
I have to tell the story of the last game. It was me, Jacuzzi, Renshai, and cousin-in-law Mark, and we're playing a good game. I have Lattice, Treasure Nabber, and Oscar. Oscar is the commander on this one. So every time they were tapping lands, I was getting them. And what I was going to be able to do was sacrifice those lands to Oscar because they're all artifacts at that point. And they would have gotten no land. They didn't even know it. But I was sitting there dreaming about it and had this little shit smirk on my face. And Jacuzzi just staring at me. And I look up and he's like, "You have Teferi's Protection in your hand, don't you?" And I was like, "Well, that's not what I'm smirking about, but yes, I do." So he sends like 61s or whatever fucking dogs at me with his Jenny deck, the new one from New Capenna that gives you like cats or dogs, whatever the tokens are. And I go to Furious Protection, and Renshai goes to Balt's Trickery, and I got fucking smashed. And so as a spike play, I had 2 treasures. I sacrificed Renshai's lands, and I was dead. Just got crushed.
So I want to do one little story that kind of that's funny that it just backfired, because I have a similar backfire with Teferi's Protection. So remember we did that episode about Teferi's Protection and like how you can get around it? Here's how you can get around it when you're holding it, because I was like, oh, I'm holding this Teferi's Protection. When Ted says go to me, I'm going to win the game because I had a lot of shit going on. Unless he comes all out at me, I have something to, back myself up. Well, little did I know is he had the Simic, the one where when you get enough counters, when you're putting 1/1 counters on stuff, you get a counter on it. And then when you hit 20, you win the game.
Ascendancy.
Yeah.
Simic Ascendancy.
Yeah. So that Teferi's Protection doesn't work there. I was like, I have this to protect myself so I can win the game, not for you to win the game on the spot. And it isn't on his upkeep. It's once he hits that, you win the game. And I was like, son of a bitch.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was interesting. It was a lot of fun.
But Saturday, moving into the next day, you were responsible at midnight. That was great. I appreciated it.
Who
we
was
woke up the next morning. You.
Oh, you're saying for
you
Friday,
allowed us to be
Friday.
responsible.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then Saturday, there was fucking donuts that Alex brought. There was coffee.
We ordered 14 pizzas, cheese bread, and we had like 6 pizzas left at the end.
Yeah, we over-ordered on the pizza, and that's okay.
And we had the bins sit in there with all the snacks and food, and I forgot to open them until an hour before we were done. But then you were giving away goldfish to Bill from Woodbury when he was leaving. You just stuffed it in his face, like, "Here, take this as a parting gift," because we had so much fucking
snacks.
Gonna take
it. I didn't.
What an asshole!
Didn't do it like that.
Man, that was so much fun. It was just ridiculous.
Tons of games.
Yeah.
I mean, the game started at like 8:30 in the morning. We started at like 9.
Yeah.
And we went until like 10:15 at night, and I don't think we ever stopped.
Nope.
The only time I stopped was maybe 20 minutes to talk with my kids.
Yeah, and I did like 5 minutes. So you're a lot better dad than I am.
I don't know about that.
So the other thing was what the fuck was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh, there was a draft in there too. We did a commander draft. Jumped in on that. Guy was able to help us out with that.
All that.
Yeah, so that was pretty fun. Yeah, so it was just a good time all around. We had people coming and going, and
All right.
Yeah, and you took your
dirty shot. Dirty shot.
Okay, you want to do it now? Well,
Yeah, Alex called it. We got 2, so we got to get through it.
We do have to do both of them, don't we? Yes, we do. All right. So here's my mayo. Here's the mayo. I'm just kidding. Give me a second. I got to make the shot. It's like this is a dirty. Ugh.
So, but yeah, I mean, like, it was a ton of fun. I think, you know, there was no salt that I noticed. There was no anger.
No, that was the good thing about the group with it all is that
like, the people are fucking chill, and it's awesome. That was way awesome. No,
I took this shot
you're
before,
good,
right?
Josh. You're good.
I took this shot before, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, a long time ago, when we first started Dirty Shots, I think Smoker's Cough was one of them.
Yes, I do remember that. I feel like we got 2 Smoker's Cough out of like the 6.
I don't even know where to put this fucking.
Oh, I had to do midway through I think maybe before the pizza, after the pizza, but I took a shot. I did the cement mixer from last year's Urza's Saga versus Yavimaya.
There is a video of that. Check that video out.
There's a video on YouTube's. You can see me not puke. I take it like a champ. I swish that shit around in my mouth. Yeah, that looks real gross.
That's mayo on top. That's Yag on the bottom. I kind of tried to mix it. Oh my god.
Doesn't look good.
All right. I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh shit. Okay, ready? Cheers, Lowery.
Yeah, cheers it.
Okay. I put way too much mayo in that. I only could take half because it really grossed me out. Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna do the second shot. I gotta finish this one still. Hang on. Oh shit, this is really gross.
This is not good.
Okay, this is probably. I didn't take the concrete mixer, but it's it's mixed. It's lumpy and it. Oh my god, I don't want to take this at all.
I don't think I've had the shot liquid cocaine, Josh. I haven't. I don't do a lot of shots. I'm almost fucking 40.
All right, there's
and really, I was just a beer drinker growing up. Can you just fucking like lick that out?
I don't think I can do the second one like that. That was really gross. That was really fucking gross. I don't remember it being like that before. I think I put way too much mayo in it. I don't like mayo anymore. I lied.
No. Jaeger and Goldschlager? Nah, I don't think so.
I
don't think so.
All right, that was one.
Goldschlager on his own is a fucking crazy night.
Oh, son of a... Yeah, Goldschlager.
Yeah, we're not... You're not wrong, Ramsey.
Oh, okay. All right.
151? Who drinks that stuff? Do you light it on fire?
Yeah.
Throw it on yourself like a birthday candle?
Dude, why do you throw it on yourself?
No, that was... When I turned 21, somebody made me a birthday candle shot, and they said, just blow it out. Don't like throw it at yourself. And I was like, why the fuck would I throw it at myself? And I blew out the shot, took the shot, and then they showed me a video of somebody going like this.
Oh my god.
And that's early days of YouTube. I don't even know if it was YouTube. I had a flip phone then. So.
I'm gonna be fucking hammered at the end of this, or this is fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
Okay, what were you talking about again?
No, it was I did the cement mixer.
It's a cement mixer. Yep, there is a video of that. It wasn't too bad though, was it?
No, it made me feel like shit for like 2 hours.
I was hoping for video gold that you just like spit it out and it would just like curdle out of your mouth, but you took it down like a champ.
Any burp was like bubbly and like lime and like chocolate lime. It was. I'm pretty sure that's what ruined my GI tract right now. Like I'm pooping like 4 or 5 times a day right now, just like little, and it's not been fun.
I know we're gonna get to your other shot, Josh. I promise we're gonna get to it. You just gotta
have to all happen it right.
You
away,
gotta
right?
give me a second. We won't make it go to the 20 minutes from now. But that was disgusting.
Josh needs to go to bed. All right. He wants to watch supper.
Okay, so did we even talk about what we're doing today? Like, what are we doing today?
Yes,
did we
yeah,
even, okay,
I did all that.
Oh
kind of
yeah,
stuff. So
I
we
already
can get into
said
tags
this.
now if
I'm
we
drunk
want.
at this point. I'm not drunk,
But it was
but
fucking. If you are at all interested in
Oh.
doing that, we will be doing it next year as long as the world hasn't collapsed.
yeah,
And even maybe then. So
yeah, we worked it out. It worked out good. We
it was a lot of fucking fun.
if we get more people, we'll have to start thinking about a bigger room. Like this room held
Yes.
40, and so we were comfortable. Everybody sat. We were pretty comfortable. We could have fit more groups in there, but we had a good group of, some when it was starting to get kind of packed, people would leave, and then we had other people that came later and all that. So it worked out really nice. So it was great idea. Discord, great idea. Lowery, you're the one that kind of pushed the idea too. So that was it worked out. I wasn't sure. I was like, dude, we're gonna fucking do this, and there's gonna be like you and me there. And then
that was the hope.
That was like,
No, it wasn't.
but yeah, so that was pretty awesome. So okay, so we got the top 10 coming up here. We got Stump the Smith Savant. We have. Did you even mention the staple verses? What we got for staple verses?
I did.
Whoa,
I did
wow.
all it.
Dude,
I already said that.
you were awesome. You hit all that stuff. Okay.
No, you were running for mayo. That's all
I
it
know,
is.
I know. Well, though I wish I wasn't. All right, so let's get to our tags here really quick, and maybe after we get done with the tags and before we start Stump the Smith Savant, we'll take our third and final shot, another dirty shot. Josh,
When?
I got a
When are we
question
doing
for
that?
you. Are you okay if I take the mango habanero a double with that one instead of taking another one of those? I will take another smoker's cough, but man, that's just curdly. But let me know. Write it in the chat there. Okay, so you guys can become a patron like a lot of the patrons that came this weekend by donating $1 or more to Patreon. That gets you into the Discord. $5 or more gets you proxies. You get to different tier levels. You can get foil proxies. I will tell you this, and I'm not kidding. The foil proxies, they take a while to make, but fuck, they look awesome. They look so good. So highly recommend doing the foil proxies. It's just the printing's everything that we're doing with it. It's meant for the foils. So I highly recommend trying to get those. But the thing is, you don't even have to go for the proxies. We have a majority of our patrons don't ever opt into the proxies, which is fine. That's totally fine. You're just supporting the show, helping us grow and all that stuff. So that's the financial way to support us. If you don't quite have the money, if you're whatever, you're not sure about things, you don't really like us that much, do the free way of doing it. Jump on YouTube and subscribe there. Larry, you're just like mesmerized by the chat. It gives you something to look at
Just
as I'm
going back on
talking. Yeah. But jump on YouTube, subscribe there. We just hit 700 subscribers this week. We want to hit that 1,000. It's been kind of going up in leaps and bounds lately, especially that we've actually expanded to TikTok stuff, and that has kind of been going from nothing to actually something at this point. But YouTube, jump there. That's where you see everything we do. So you see this podcast, see us live here. You can donate there. Also, I guess I should say that on the live stuff, we're taking the shots now.
I swear to God.
What is wrong with you?
My body doesn't like this. All right.
Shots were a bad idea. Why did we come up with this? But you can donate on there while we're doing the live stuff. You guys can donate there. You can just donate to donate, or if you do a certain tier level, if you want us to take the Beanboozled beans, the habanero, whatever, the hot ones, which they're fucking hot, as you saw earlier.
Yes.
It's no joke. Those are ridiculous. And I have
Very hot.
2 fucking cans of those. I don't know how we're going to get through those. I will die. I will die.
Those will stick around for a year or two.
Yeah. So we do a ton of videos on there. Lots of videos. We have curated MTG, which what was this today's curated MTG, Lowery?
It was Descent of the Dragons, and it's 2 red and 4 sorcery, and then you can target any number of creatures in play, yours or opponents, and they are destroyed, and then they turn into basically 4/4 dragons.
So it's
so
great with the Baldur's Gate stuff, with a lot of dragon stuff and dragon tribal and all that. You could, I don't know, stuff.
You didn't watch the video, did you?
I actually didn't watch your video this today.
I noticed.
I was so fucking busy. I couldn't take
I know
a minute.
I'm not judging you. I put it out. I didn't make it until today either.
Yeah, so I didn't. I just know you can. What tokens? You can get rid of your 1/1 tokens and turn them into 4/4s.
If you're in like a goblin deck and you need bigger creatures that can fly or whatever, fucking.
And it's you get to choose whatever you want. So you could hit your creatures and then peg off the problematic other creatures on other people's boards. So there's a lot that you could do just from that card in general. It's a good card, and then it fits in, like I said, the Baldur's Gate stuff. So that the biggest thing with the curated MTG stuff is watch them, give them a like. That's how you guys can make that sucker go viral. The more you watch it, the more it just hits the shorts feed and all that, and then it goes viral. So that is curated MTG. We also do battle boxes, which we will be doing with Baldur's Gate, and that'll be. We do dirty shots there too. Yeah, fun stuff.
It's
so
fantastic.
That'll probably be happening next week or so. We got to wait till that comes out this weekend. We also have Spotlight deck, which we didn't do one last week because we were getting ready for SmithCon, but Lowery did do Switcheroo, which is like a version of our Spotlights, and that's just kind of making upgrades to your current decks. And what did you do? You had like 5 of them last week. Did you do?
That was actually the week before.
Was it already?
Plugged them.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. We totally got. I remember doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
So nothing was last week because we were just preparing for everything that happened this past weekend. So, but we'll get back on the horn with that. We also have games. Discord games playing. That's another advantage to get on the Discord because we're gonna play games and stream them live. So that's one thing. And then proxy time. Proxy time is most of the time. On Sundays at 9 p.m., I do that live. We're doing the proxies for that month, and you can jump on there. Sometimes it shifts and all that. The last couple of weeks has been a hiatus.
We do have collectors or Commander Legends 2 Baldur's Gate set box.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The
opening.
battle boxes is coming up.
Did we say that?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
we say that?
Battle box is coming up.
All right. Alex definitely said that I do that. You say something and then I say
it was one paragraph earlier. That's all good. I said something else and then you just but I did it to you just a little bit ago. I was like, hey, did you tell us what we're doing in the episode? Yeah, I said this and that. Hey, did you say what we're doing in the episode?
We're both a little off because we're tired. I was very tired.
Oh, I was exhausted after that. I'd take so many naps.
Very tired.
Well, the other thing, side note to our tag stuff, Zeke had, my wife did the camping trip while we were doing this, and Drake had the shits a week ago, and now Zeke has the shits, and he shit everywhere in the bathroom, on the floor. Like Cindy's like, it was on the walls, and he was in the men's room because he ran in and just exploded. So he's had exploding shit since I got home. So that's been fun. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, back to
I'm sorry, boy.
It's all right. Okay, so I think that's it for the videos. We have so many videos. You guys can check them out. We try to do multiples a week.
You could
so
spend the rest of your life watching our videos.
Yeah, dude, there's 500 plus. We're it's going up in leaps and bounds of how many videos we've been making. So, and
yes.
All right. So that is YouTube. Jump on Twitter. That's where you can also follow us there. We post everything that we do on YouTube there. But if you really want to catch what we're actually saying, you jump on the Discord because it starts there, and then if we decide we want to, we'll trickle it into Twitter. So that's Twitter. You can direct message us there. You can also direct message us at our email. It's commandersmiths@gmail.com, and that's where you can send suggestions for Stump the Smith Savant. But first, before I normally hit the button and do blah 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 blah, we have to take another shot, right? Oh, and really quick, this is from from Mr. Jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi Jake.
Jacuzzi. Let's see if I can turn it. Are you drinking the same one? Bel Air Sour?
I'm not drinking that right now, but yes, I did get that one. And then I also got this one from Jacuzzi. Fallon Wheat. It's a peach wheat ale beer. And this one's pretty tasty.
Oh,
so I suggest it.
What did the chat decide? I have to look. No one said that I.
Oh, they did say you got it. That's okay, but you got to take it in the same glass.
Oh, you guys are evil. Come on, meow.
You have to do the shitty the spicy whiskey in a mayo shot glass.
Okay, fine. Look at this. Look at this disgustingness right there.
Yeah, that does look disgusting.
Oh my
But it's just
god.
a single shot, right?
Well, this
I'm
one.
poured up.
Oh shit. Okay. I don't know why I sniffed it. All right. Look at how gross that is.
Yeah,
You see the edge?
yes,
it looks
is.
like
We don't-
it looks
we
like
don't need to see
a
that.
used, you know. All right. Cheers, buddy.
All right, cheers.
Thanks again, Josh. Okay. That one wasn't as bad. It still wasn't good. Oh man. All right. I like this live stuff. We get to be more casual with this. There's a little bit more editing with the audio stuff, but fuck, man, we can be a little bit. There's gonna be a lot more swear words, especially as I get drunk. I'll get louder as it goes, and Ibukaki's gonna have to tell me, why are you so loud?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Here we
The
go.
only thing on the table left is the gross Beanboozles.
Yeah,
Just
which
up.
we got to hit. We either got to hit Lowery. This is how it goes. This is up to you at this point, unless Zero says otherwise. We either take one more hot one, and well, because he did $8, which is normally either a shot. $8 is both of us taking a shot. So here's our options. We either have both of us taking a shot, or we have one hot one and 5 potential nasty ones, or 8 of the nasty ones, which means we are going to hit nasty ones. 8, the chances of us hitting the bad ones is going to be
There's
pretty
way
high.
too much math. He just wanted us to take shots. We can hold that over to next week.
You just want to do that?
I think so.
Give you a little bit. Well, I'll let you decide later. I don't want to owe people. Smiths pay their debts. Did you like that? I posted that with the. I was like, I don't know if you saw that with the video or everything. Whatever. All right. Okay. So, what I said before, if you guys want to submit something Smith Savant suggestions, you guys can email us, like I said before, or you can shoot me a direct message on Discord, and that brings us to this. It's time for everyone's favorite game show, Stump the Smith Savant.
No, I do not get in trouble with my wife for drinking too much because she's sleeping.
Yeah,
and I don't
exactly.
bother her.
Smart man, you're a smart man.
I don't go in there and poke her or anything. I don't. I roll.
What?
I just
Wake up.
stay up way too late.
Wake up.
generally. I'm like, I'm gonna ride this buzz until it wears off, and then boom, 4 a.m. And I'm like, fuck. But tonight I'm tired enough that I'm just gonna go to bed right after.
This is like your
and
staple
unless
verse
I'm
is-
just wasted, because we're 3 shots in.
Wasted? Is that like
wasted?
Swifty
We're
5?
going to.
Swifty
I think
5?
it's like Garth and Wayne type stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Wing.
Wayne's World. Party on, Garth.
My sinuses are fucking draining from that habanero jelly bean.
That was you're not kidding. That was by far, I would say, 5 times worse than. Well, that dirty shot was pretty bad. That was pretty bad,
No.
but the hotness of that was awful. That was
It
awful.
was very hot. It was very hot.
Okay. All right. So if you guys don't know how this game works, I am going to read the flavor text of a card, and Lowery is going to try to guess the card by asking yes or no questions. Every yes, he will hear this.
Hello, boobies.
Every no, he will hear this.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
He will get up to 5 wrong guesses before he is considered stumped. This week's stumper, since I did not do proxy time last night. We didn't have anything live last night. I chose from the oldest entry, and that is Project X. And our prize is, which one is the Xander's Lounge? I think it
Lounge?
is. Yeah,
Yeah,
Xander's
the-
Lounge, the Triome Land from New
Red,
Capenna.
blue,
Yeah.
black.
Something. Yeah, there we go. So, only stipulations is needs to be in 5,000 EDH rec decks or more. And also, if Lowery can get everything about the card but the name of the card, he will get the initials. And if he gets into that point and has a bonus clue left, he will get almost a T-ball, softball clue, which I don't have one for this because you should get it. The chat can
Your
play along on the
confidence makes me
side. I can
scared.
see everything that's happening on the side here, so I will let you guys know if you guys are getting it right. And I will talk shit to Lowery if you guys are kicking his ass like you did last week, actually the last 2 weeks. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. You want to know what we are fighting for? Look at the wonder in that child's eyes. Pia Nalar. You want to know what we are fighting for? Look at the wonder in that child's eyes. Pia Nalar.
All right, so this puts us in either Origins or Kaladesh Aether Revolt. So I would still say it's probably, is it in Kaladesh or Aether Revolt?
Hello, boobies.
All right. I'm not
Ren
sure which one
Shy
it
already got it.
would be.
Oh, wow. That's 2 weeks in a row, Ren Shy. You got it 2 weeks in a row. No other hints above it either. That's 2 of them right there.
Nothing. So, like, if I wanted to blind guess, I'd probably say, like, Heart of Kieran. But let's go with a clue, please.
This art features a girl flying what looks to be a mechanical kite.
So,
This art features a girl flying what looks to be a mechanical kite.
is this card an artifact?
Hello, boobies.
All right. Is this card a vehicle?
Wrong, 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 wrong.
So it's an artifact, but not a vehicle. I'll take a second clue, please.
Okay, so this is a little different because the text gives away too much, or there's too whatever. So I have jumped to what our normal, the third clue is.
Okay.
This card is in 26,000 EDH rec decks.
Okay.
It is, Eureka has the most decks that play with it. And you already got that it's from Aether Revolt, this printing of this card.
Okay.
I know that didn't help a shit ton.
No, that's all right. It got me there. No, I mean, okay, so it's a girl flying a kite, a little girl flying a kite. It's 26-ish thousand decks. It's Aether Revolt. And what was the middle one on that second clue?
Eureka has the most decks that play with this
Eureka.
card. Yep.
Okay. Did I do any clues? Did I guess yet?
No.
I'm starting to get drunk. All right.
And-
So what kind of
And I'll give you the
Could
text
be-
again. You want to know what we are fighting for? Look at the wonder in that child's eyes. Pia Nalar. And you have it figured out that it was from which 2 sets did you say again? Oh, no, I just told you.
Well,
it
you
was
just
from
told me it's
Aether
Aether
Revolt.
Revolt.
Aether Revolt.
Yeah.
And it's
I
artifact.
don't remember that many equipment.
Ibukaki says the Malort muddles the brain.
Yeah. Yeah. You kind of a little brainy. All right.
Yes, Ted, that is the reason why it's in, yep, Eureka. There is a reason. I'm just looking at the chat. Now, I shouldn't be doing that because the audio version of people are going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about with Ted? Why is he talking about Ted? Well, it's because I like Ted.
So I'm kind of lost on this.
Get your third clue. Will
not-
help you a little bit more.
I'll take the third clue then.
Okay, it has been printed over 15 times. It was first printed in Antiquities, and the iconic art is a blueprint of a flying contraption.
Oh,
It has been printed over 15 times and first printed in Antiquities, The iconic art is a blueprint of a flying contraption.
Huh. All right. Well, that's got to be. Is it ornithopter?
Hello, boobies.
Motherfucker, you got it. I think. Did I give away too much on that third clue for you?
I think that was a little too much on that third one.
Oh,
Yeah.
son of a bitch. So I judged it on your base of how lost you were. You weren't gonna get the flying contraption part,
I was
but
pretty
you
lost.
were so lost. And I was like, okay, because I have it all written out that's because I couldn't give
Jackal.
you the text because it was just flying. Like I'm like, oh, I guess I could have just been like the text is flying, but that kind of gives away too much. I like to be a little more.
Yeah, that would have told me that it was a
secretive.
creature. That would
Yeah.
have told me that it was flying.
Right.
That would have, that would have made sense with.
So I had to switch it around
The-
to get you, but then I wasn't sure. Yeah, the blueprint maybe got a little too much. I maybe could have been a little more coded with that. It's a little harder. This one was hard to do clues because that there isn't much going on with the card besides whatever. Like it didn't trigger it for you until I said the blueprint part, right? Maybe what I could have done is
No. I don't think it was the just
antiquities.
antiquities and 15
Wait,
times.
how did you say it again?
Antiquities.
All right. So sorry, Project X. I gave too many clues, I guess. I guess that's what I found out on an exit survey. I give out too many clues, but fuck, it's a fucking free giveaway. I'm trying. This is supposed to be fun. You know what? Renshai is. It should be Stump the Steven Savant because Steven Renshai gets this a lot faster than Lowery.
All right. Yeah. Project X, you can send a signed card to Renshai and he can
Yeah.
up on his wall.
Yeah. All right. So okay. So that was Stump the Smith Savant. Oh, I guess I got to get into this. Oh, do we want to take a Bean Boozled thingy? What are we doing here?
What are we doing that for?
Well, are we trying to appease Zero Cool's thing? Or are we what are we doing?
I
Ramsey.
didn't see him respond on what he wanted.
I still see the message saying drink up. Let's give it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Right now.
You were just like blank stare. What?
I don't see it. Yeah, I think.
All right. Okay.
I think it got really aggressive there at the beginning, and I appreciate everybody.
Especially after SmithCon, where it was like
Yeah,
drinking like nonstop. But I never like got to that point where it was,
10:30.
yeah, I never got past that. Yeah, you gave me the beer. I was like, it's not even noon yet. You're like, man. I was like, all right. No, but Christopher takes the cake, dude. He had a beer at 8:15, and that wasn't even his first beer. He said he had one in the room before he came down. So
Well, he's a real man.
yeah.
So
All right. So the chat can drink with
so
us. Hey,
much
we'll take that.
yeah, then do it.
Ugh. Okay. Top. All right. Here we go. Oh no! Hit hit AJ's button because we have the segment. That should just be the segment button.
I don't want relationship. I just want bang bang bang. I don't want to know your name. I just want bang bang bang.
Top 10 Commander Cards. All right.
Indeed. Oops, that's not right.
I hate everyone that did this shot stuff so early.
Yep.
That's so
No,
crazy.
this is
I
maybe an awful
blame
idea.
this on you, Lowery.
You?
No, because you said last week, you were like, you shouldn't have us take shots at the end of the cast. You got to do it at the beginning so that staple verses is a lot harder. This is a lot harder to finish this cast, and we're not even to the middle.
And I did say that only drunks is a great idea, which I still stand by. It's a great idea.
It's
It's
so
just aggressive. We gotta figure it out.
Here's the best part. It's so we're so wasted with it. Is your feed is even slower. Like your Zoom feed keeps cutting in and out, so it makes it even worse. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going through the top 10 commander cards from Baldur's Gate, and we're including I think every every one of these is in the commander set, like the main set, but they do have the commander decks as well. But not the commanders aren't in there, right?
Yep.
But we're not using legendary creatures, or we're not using the
we're not
planeswalkers.
using legendary creatures.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So, all right. So we're going to work our way down
Unless
from...
you want us to do like another 3-hour cast. That's what you want. We can do that.
Like your straight face with that. All right. So we're working our way from 10 to 1 of what we think are the 10 best commander cards that have been added with this set. Lowery, why don't you start us off with our number 10 card?
All right. Number 10 is going to be...
Hang on a second. Give me
What?
one little card preview. Different camera angle for me, but this is the only way I can show it. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So number 10 is going to be Legion Loyalty. This is a huge enchantment. So this is 6 white. This is going to be creatures you control have Myriad. Simple card. What is Myriad? Whenever a creature with Myriad attacks for each opponent other than defending player, you may create a token that's a copy of that creature that's tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Exile the tokens at end of combat. And so this is just going to
It's just
double
ridiculous.
or triple your army.
Yep. And
It's
anything
going
that
to
you
be
have
nuts.
ETB stuff is just, you're getting all those ETB effects. That's why Myriad's so good when you use the equipment.
Yeah.
The sort of, what is it, Selves?
Blade of Cells.
Blade of
which
Cells,
is
yeah.
better than like Helm of the Host or something.
It is not. It is not. Well, this is a good card.
This is just going to create a ton of like a huge army. It's going to, the ETB triggers is happening. All of those other triggers, like attack triggers, don't happen because they come into play attacking. But combat damage, coastal piracy, you're going to be drawing a shit ton of cards.
I'm sorry if I just start laughing. It's because I'm looking at chat saying that they're like betting on that we are going to have to piss halfway through this podcast. And then Ibukagi said, just put a bucket underneath the desk. That's like how. Oh, what is this? All right. Oh, he did a 3. You know what the 3 is, right? You know what it is. We have to do a hot one. Are you good enough to do a hot one? Or are you still struggling?
It's just hot. Can we put stops on this?
Josh he's pimping it out here. Or no, we have a 3.
Yeah.
That's what the rule is. We didn't. All right, spin it. I got habanero. Was that the second to worst one? Oh, son of a bitch! That was what you took.
That's the one I got.
Is that what you just did right now?
That's what I just had.
What did you spin your thingy?
Warning: extremely hot. I'm doing it right now. I fucking Wheel of Fortune this shit and just. God fucking damn it. Carolina Reaper.
Oh, we're switching. All right, this is. Oh,
Fucking damn it. Worst fucking cast ever.
I think.
All right, so the Cayenne's a bit.
Oh no, I think
darker.
that's a sriracha. I think I got to open up another pack.
Yeah, so like the dark orange is sriracha.
Oh, it's the light orange. Okay, there we
I
go.
don't even know what the fuck.
I'm gonna give you a warning, Larry.
So the light red is Carolina Reaper. Oh, I know it's hot. I saw you.
Yeah, it has light red with like little. I'm trying to show. I'm going around camera.
Specs.
Little darker specks right there. And then I'm taking see my little thingy there. My little thingy. Ibukaki said Larry is going to shit everywhere later. All right, Larry.
This turned into a shit and puke podcast. We don't do Commander anymore. We just fucking.
Josh
defecate
does
vomit.
this, and then he goes, "Oh, Legion Loyalty is a really good card. Hey, you're making us do this, you little bastard." No, I'm just kidding. All right, cheers, Lowery. We're gonna be in pain. Should we try to do the next couple cards? All right, here we go. Really quick.
All right, so this is an awesome card,
Yeah.
but it's number 10 on our list because there's a lot more awesome cards out there.
All right. Number 9.
No.
Nope. No. Yeah, that one was bad. That one is. I could tell you the difference right now. Oh, this one's hot though. This one's hot.
Oh.
We're changing the numbers on this. I'm sorry, guys. They can't be $3. It's so fucking easy. This is torture.
We're not doing any more spices tonight. Not doing that shit anymore.
Oh man. Okay. Number 9 is Ancient Silver Dragon. This is 6 and 2 blue for an Elder Dragon 8/8. Why? Oh yeah, that's fine. I can read all this out. It is flying. Whenever Ancient Silver Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20. Draw cards equal to the number of that result. You have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. That's pretty sweet. You lose it. You don't have. It's almost kind of like an emblem. It doesn't even say emblem. So if they ever do like a remove an emblem thing, this isn't affected. Sorry, I'm getting the fucking pepper out of my teeth.
Yep.
This is good. I mean, it's 8.
Oh yeah, this is.
You do get hiccups when you freaking, it's too spicy. It's 8, and it does have to deal combat damage. So this is late game, but man, at what point does this become worth it when you're drawing, I think, 4 cards or more, which your odds of getting that is pretty high. I think we kind of discussed it on Discord a little bit. Okay. Yeah, the one you took, there is a big step between the Carolina Reaper.
Reaper's way worse.
Yeah, there's a big step
It's like
between.
in my ears.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is really bad. Because I can handle this where I couldn't handle when I took that for a little bit. Not handle it, but you know what I'm saying? I couldn't talk for a little bit. So this is just, it's a good card. It's an 8/8. That part doesn't really matter. It's more of the drawing aspect to it. I think its only downfall, the reason it's so far down on our list, is because it costs 8 to come out. Now, there are ways to cheat it out. You know, your dragon decks, your dragon decks, your what's his nuts, where you can go search for dragons. The other dragon, where you can go get it, put it in your graveyard, it becomes a copy. You know, there's a lot of things you can do with this. Just being able to swing through and do that is amazing, but just this by itself is just a good card. He has removed the robe. That's how you know that it's bad. Lowery has removed the robe. Are we having to take a pause?
no, I'm here. Just had like a flash of heat go through my body.
Josh
That's
said,
not a good thing.
Josh said, I may have ruined this podcast. That may need to be the name. Josh fucked this up. That is kind of brilliant. And then I'd be cocky. Definitely ruined Lowery's night. I would agree.
Yeah, no, I love podcast night. This is the best.
Maybe we should try just the regular Beanboozled just to know what it's not even that good. We could get a good one.
We're good. Nope.
All right.
No, we're good.
Okay.
We don't need to do.
Are you ready to do number 7 on our list, Lowery? Or do you want me to do a 7?
Yeah, drawing cards is good.
Okay.
There we go.
Number 7?
All right. Greens.
Or 8.
Slime.
Sorry.
2 and a green. Ooze.
Yeah,
What?
is it 8 or is it 7? It's 8.
This is
8.
7.
8. 8. 8. 8.
8. You're
We
right.
know how to count
Sorry.
backwards.
10,
10, 9, 8.
Green slime. 2 and a green. Ooze. We're not really focused right now. It has flash. It's a 2/2. When green slime enters the battlefield, counter target activated or triggered ability from an artifact or enchantment source. If a permanent's ability is countered this way, destroy that permanent and has foretell green, so it's pay 2, exile it, and then you can pay a green at flash speed to do all that.
That's pretty crazy.
This is some great removal. Like it's countering along with destroying, and you still get a 2/2. Like that part's not huge, but
No.
just being able to do that kind of thing is pretty sweet.
Yeah, if you have a way of, I mean, flat like flickering this later, that's good. But the 2/2 part doesn't matter. It's more of you're destroying basically an artifact from an artifact or an enchantment that is doing a activated or triggered ability, that's pretty freaking sweet for green there.
Yeah. No, I think it's pretty sweet. One thing that I just kind of thought of in this haze is that it does kind of think that there has to be a trigger or activated ability to destroy that artifact.
Yeah, you can't just destroy it, is what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't just like ETB destroy, so you don't have to worry about it. But maybe that part doesn't matter.
But I mean, think about
it's just like,
acidic slime and how much that is used. I mean, that coming out, when that came out, like first came out, we would have said acidic slime is one of the best commander cards, right? I mean, it
was a staple. It for sure was a staple 10 years ago.
Yeah, and so this is not only destroying the
called and they want their cards back.
But this is not only like destroying that at artifact or enchantment. I mean, you can't just destroy the artifact enchantment. You need it to trigger and do something. So that's kind of its downfall, but you are countering that ability. And you can do it earlier by the foretell stuff. So you pay the 2 and then you can wait. It can just sit there. They don't know it's there. Yep. And then
it can't be disrupted from your hand, like discarded or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really, really cool card for sure.
Yep. All right. Number 7 on our list is Astral Dragon. This is 6 and 2 blue for a flying 4/4 dragon, and it has project image, which you know what that.
Don't read that. Those aren't real. Fucking. God.
When this
it's
enters
ruining magic.
When this enters the battlefield, create 2 tokens that are copies of target non-creature permanents. Non-creature permanents. So you're not copying creatures. You're copying the things that we were just talking about with the slime destroying. You're copying things that aren't creatures and actually lands. You could copy lands.
That's what I was just thinking.
You could copy Gaia's Cradle. I know our examples.
I mean, that's a legend.
That's 2 tokens, but it's not your stuff. You could copy somebody else's. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. That's a pretty good point.
So
the only reason it's this low in the list is because it's 8 mana.
Yeah. But okay, let me finish the rest of the
really cool. Like,
and
this
they are 3/3 dragon. They are 3/3 dragons and have flying. So you're turning these non-creature permanents into dragons with flying. So that's a little bonus thing to it. But
this is like a game winner in Brago. Wink, wink, Cole.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
So I think this is really, really cool. I think I saw Saffron Olive and number 2 both were like, hello, Panharmonicon.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. This is good. Yeah. But the biggest downfall is it's 8, but it should do a lot.
This foil is going to look gorgeous.
Yeah. That little,
like the constellation shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Number 6, Lowery.
Ancient Copper Dragon, 4 and a red Elder Dragon, 6/5 flying. Whenever Ancient Copper Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20. You create a number of treasure tokens equal to the result. So this is good, right? I think somebody said like you can expect 10.
Yeah.
Whatever you roll, like some nights when you're rolling, you wish you were in Vegas, and that's when you're going to be wanting to play this.
But I mean, think of this. This is a dragon that was Shivan Dragon, same cost, and look what this sucker does. Like, you're making freaking treasure tokens. Now, chump blocking.
That's just an uncommon, though. Don't worry about it.
That was the pinnacle of our cards. I was like, you have a Shivan Dragon when we first started? Like, that was the best card.
Still fucking looks awesome.
Yeah, I love that. I love that art. But this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Old Knob Bone is better, right?
Right, because it's all your creatures and all the amount of damage.
This has to deal damage, and you have to roll good.
So does Old Gnawbone. Old Gnawbone has to deal damage. All of your creatures, yes.
Yeah.
But if Old Gnawbone is out and that's your only creature in Ancient Copper, that's where it starts taking, is better, in my opinion, because you're more likely going to hit 6 or higher than Old Gnawbone being the one that, you know what I'm saying? Like 6 or lower. You're going to get 6 treasures from Old Gnawbone. You're going to get higher than 6 most likely with Ancient Copper. So, but it's still good. Like this.
I mean, the mana is different too, because what Old Gnawbone is what?
Is 5 and 2 green, so it's one more.
So
It's 7.
One more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all right. I mean, that's it's the same thing. We don't really have to break it down as much because we had the blue dragon, and it's the same thing. It has to get through. There is it's evasive with flying, which is that is a big thing. I mean, typically when you're in a game, in your 4-player game, somebody's doesn't have flyers. That happens more often than not, and so you should be able to get through with this if you get it out. But once you get further in the game and people are playing things with flying and all that, it's a little bit harder to get through. But most likely, like I could tell you, like Eureka, I get through more often than not because of my flyers, because one player has flyers and then the others don't. So, all right, let's move on to number 5. How you doing with that hotness there, Lowery?
I'm doing it.
You good? Am I on this one?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
read Copper Dragon.
Battle Angels of Tyr, 2 and 2 white for a 4/4 flying myriad. It's an angel knight. When it deals damage to a player, so myriad again, remember you're attacking one player and you're making copies for all the other players. So all those 4/4s are attacking, and then whenever it deals damage to or combat damage to a player, draw a card if that player has more cards in their hand than each other player. Then create a treasure token if that player controls more lands than each other player. Then gain 3 life if that player has more life than each other player. This one's a little tricky because it doesn't mean that you're going to get all 3 of these. It all depends on which ones get through, which ones get blocked. But the potential that is there is kind of crazy with it, you know. But the problem is if you have the highest on all these, you're not getting any of them because you have to. The player that you're hitting.
What do you mean? Worst case scenario, nothing happens.
And you have a
just
4/4
get blocked
fly.
out, and you attacked.
Yeah.
With 3 4/4 flying.
Yeah. 16
like
damage.
that's solid
or 16.
stats. Remember, we used to just have Sarah Angel, which is a 4/4 flying vigilance for 5.
Yeah.
He
Exactly.
didn't sound like that. I'm sorry.
Hey, we got 2 nostalgic back-to-backs in that with the dragons and then the Sarah Angel. The funny thing is as I was reading it, I was thinking the Sarah Angel thing, and I was like, I'm not going to make that comparison. I'm just kidding. You're like, dick.
I didn't say that or even think it. I can't think right now. So I think
what do you think's clouding your
like,
mind more, the Beanboozled or the beverages?
Both.
That wasn't the
answer. Okay, the question. Probably the heat. I think the heat. The heat
bad.
ones fucking go up.
That was bad. That's a $5 thing at this point.
Yeah, that's easy.
Okay. Power creep is real for sure, Red Side.
Power creep is real. Magic's ending. Don't worry about it.
All right. Let's move on to our number 4 on the list, right? We got 4 left.
Number 4.
4.
Deep Gnome Terramancer. 1 and a white gnome wizard 2/2 flash. Whenever 1 or more lands enter the battlefield under an opponent's control without being played, you may search your library for a plains card, put it into the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Do this only once each turn.
Nice that it's a plains card. You can get your duels, your your shocks, your triomes. You can get any of those cards because it just has plains in it.
Yep.
When 1 or more lands enters the battlefield under your opponent's control. So fetches, you're gonna go do this. You're gonna be able to go get yourself a land. You can only do it once. So if somebody's doing multiple, but that normally doesn't happen in a turn. So you're probably good there. But what was one of your other examples you were talking about? Green.
Well, just any type of green ramp that goes and gets land into play, as long as it's not being played. There's some cards that like tap to put tap to put a land into play that's not playing a land.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of good benefits here that it's a really good green hate card, and you'll probably always get some value out of it in a game. It probably didn't need flash.
I was literally thinking the same thing. I'm like, there isn't like anything tricky that you're doing here because they have it neutered by saying only do this once each turn, and it doesn't matter about the quantity. Like if somebody's searching for multiple whatever lands, if you're doing what a splendid reclamation where you're bringing a bunch of lands back, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It happens.
why do you have flash on here? But whatever. I guess they're
Like,
trying to make
if I
white
was
better.
doing something crazy, even if this was out, I'd still want to do my ramp. It wouldn't stop me from doing ramp.
Yeah, for sure.
And so the flash probably wasn't needed.
Mm-hmm. I agree
Because,
with you,
like what you're saying.
Ibukaki. White is the best color in Magic at this point. We talked about it.
Are you gonna build that
Yes.
good stuff white deck?
I'm gonna make good stuff Mangara, the diplomat deck. I think that it'll be fun. We got more tools here, buddy. I just don't know. I don't know how to win. Like how does the deck win?
Just value people out.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Our number 3. You know what I noticed? What we don't do as much when we are drinking shots and the beans is we haven't hit very many buttons at all because we're just like trying to survive.
You're right. It's just focus right now.
It's like, holy shit. Okay, I'm all good now. My mouth is all good. Doesn't hurt anymore. I'm all
Okay, kill him.
Thank you. All right, our number 3 card is a fucking fantastic card.
Yes.
Black Market Connections. This is 1 black and 2 colorless enchantment. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, choose 1 or more. You can, the first level, lose 1 life and create a treasure token. Second level, lose 2 life, draw a card. Both are good. I would probably do that almost every turn. Lose a life and lose 3 life, draw a card and get a treasure. That's fucking fantastic. And then create a 3/2 colorless shapeshifter token. That's a changeling. You lose 3 life. So that it fits in every single tribal deck that you want to use. You can do it in a vampire deck. You can do it in a horror deck. Okay. You can fit it in pretty much any of your tribal stuff. Your sliver deck, I guess, or whatever. But this just, it's a good card. You're going to use this card a lot. Does it take the place or does it go side by side with Phyrexian Arena? Because isn't that paying the 1 life and you draw an extra card? Like I would play this probably over that, right?
You're not paying 1 life. You have to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, this one you get to choose, which is also nice.
This one is 1 or more. So no matter what, you're going to have to take
lose
1.
a life. Yeah.
So
you're paying an extra life over Phyrexian Arena where you're losing a life and drawing a card. You're paying 2 life to draw a card, but you have the option to get a creature if you're down, get treasure if you're not ramping right. I think I would play this over that, don't you?
I think for me, I think I would play this over. This is going to fit in more decks because it's easier to cast with the black for Arena. This is just so much more value. I would probably in a vacuum, I would be paying 3 life and getting a treasure
and
drawing a card.
Yep.
And then if I need the creatures, I'd be doing that as well. Yep. Six is a lot of life though, so I'd probably drop 1 of those if I was going with the creature. Right. But having that option there is pretty awesome.
It's one of the things we mentioned the most with having options on cards is one of the best things in Magic for Magic cards. And this is definitely up there. And chat is agreeing with it. A lot of them are agreeing that this would probably, if you had to choose between Phyrexian Arena and Black Market Connections, this would be the one that you would choose. So I highly agree with that. Okay, so we get to our number. This was a debate. Lowery and I had to debate over this for a little bit and figure out where our number 1 and number 2 went. I wanted to kind of keep our streak of white cards being number 1, but finally our white cards have been knocked out of the number 1 spot and has landed in our 2 spot. And our number 2 card is this card. Oh, you're drinking a beer.
Oh, it's my turn. All right. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Archivist of Ogham. 1 and a white halfling cleric. So it's a hobbit. It's a 2/2 flash. Whenever an opponent searches their library, you gain 1 life and draw a card. This is doing a ton of work. Mm-hmm. Again, I don't think this is something that needs flash. It's not like a haha, I got you. Like,
yeah, you're right.
it's not something that I would stop doing if this was on the other side of the board.
Maybe
know what I mean?
it's Wizards' way of giving an extra bonus to white. You know, like they're
It's
like,
still a fucking good card if it doesn't have flash.
yeah, for sure.
So I mean, and it's just drawing a card. Like if it's a hate card, then you would not play it.
I didn't hear you, but Josh said, did you say Ogham?
Ogham? Ogma? Oh, I missed the M. Ogma. Yes, I did.
I was getting a beer. I was
Dyslexia,
getting
dude.
another beer,
Dyslexia.
which that piss level is reaching its limit here. I'm like, oh shit,
agree.
I'm gonna have to
Ham.
pee.
I want a ham on this motherfucker. So, but it's not a hate card. It's a good version of what White's abilities is
and it's not a drawback. They aren't doing like what White would normally do. Like normally it'd probably be like, if whenever a player searches their library, if they have more cards than you, draw a card and gain a life. You know, like that's normally kind of the White thing. They're finally going, all right, we don't need to have like a hindrance to White. Let's just let them.
All right, you're good. You're good point. Good point. Thank you, Josh.
Oh, there, touche.
Agma. All right. So it's a really fucking good card though. Think of how many times people fetch. Think of how many times people search their libraries with land tutors, with going and getting cards into their hand. It's going to do some work for White, and it's going to do work for a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's a great card.
Yep.
For sure.
And
but it's not as good as number one.
Our number one card is a blue card. It's Aboleth Spawn, and this is 2 and a blue for a fish horror. It has flash, so our last few cards, all of them have flash here. But this one you could see a little bit more because this one makes a little bit more sense why you would have flash in it.
Yes.
It is a 2/3. It has Ward 2, which remember if you want to target this card, you need to pay 2 in order to target it. So that's what the ward is. And then it has whenever a creature entering the battlefield under an opponent's control caused a triggered ability of a creature or of that creature to trigger, you may copy that ability. You may choose new targets for that copy. So basically, ETB effects, they're playing their creatures, you're getting their ETBs. They're also getting an ETB, but you're also getting it. So you're sharing that ability. So it might make what you mentioned when we were discussing this is might make people think twice about playing their, I don't know,
Dockside Extortionist.
Dockside was used, or think of Avenger of Zendikar. I mean, that would probably where you would. Do you want to give them also 0/1 little plant? Is it plants? Yeah, they make plants.
Yeah, they're plants. But there's so many ETBs. It's the straight value of that kind of thing going on that it is going to happen more than like searching through your deck.
And that was our discussion, was like how often. That's how we tried to figure out which one was 1 and 2. Like I felt like it was pretty close, but it was like, is there more ETBs over searching? And that's where we had kind of a debate with which one was better with that.
Yeah, and I think this might depend on your meta as well, if between 1 and 2 with the Archivist and this. But I think in our group, and I think
it's pretty close. It's pretty close with our group because we play a lot of fetches, I think, with our group.
There, yeah, I can agree with that. But I also think just because it's fetches, it doesn't mean like how many fetches are you running? Like maybe 5, 6 in a deck, and everybody's doing that. But everybody's running way more ETB creatures than that.
Yeah, but then if you get in a different, like for example, this weekend at SmithCon, you had a lot. There were not a lot. There was a few people that had tutors, and so those, if your play group is playing a lot more tutors and searching, then the other one might be a little bit better. But the Aboleth, I play a lot of ETB. I know you play a lot of ETB. This is really good against us or with our play group, just because I feel like that's how I like to play creatures. I want ETB effects over like their ability effects. And so this is just a really good card. And the flash matters with this, where the other ones didn't so much. So that is why it is our numero uno.
Number 1.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's a crazy card.
Yeah.
And what was the name that I kept on fucking up precast? I think this is Blue's version or ETB's.
Yeah. You kept saying a wandering.
I said walking
archive, and I was like, he said it twice. I was like, no, it's wandering archaic. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, wandering archaic.
Walking,
So it's
walking
Wandering
archaic. Yeah.
but for blue
Yeah.
and a different like ETB for creatures rather than
I did
instants and
miss that.
sorceries, but I think it's that comparable.
Yeah.
We had archivist wandering.
I missed a lot of the toots. I got the toots in there. Yeah. But the thing is with the only thing I will say about that is wandering archaic. Do you have it in any decks at this point?
I don't, because it's so fucking good. Like, it's one of those where it's so generic.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. Is it
so
isn't.
generic?
It's generic. It doesn't fit in decks because it doesn't fit the theme for me. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing with the archivist though.
Yeah. What the archivist? What do you, oh, the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's gonna fit in my good white stuff deck.
Well, this is gonna fit in my horror deck.
Of course, your horror is
because
all
it's
over
a
the
horror.
place. All right. I think we're good here, right? We're good with our top 10.
I think we're good there too.
I like
I think we're good.
So overall with the set, like we thought the set was meh. Let me jump over to our main.
Well,
There we
I
go.
think this is a good. Somebody was saying in the chat, it's a good point, but it's a lot of good cards from the precons.
Yes.
And the weird thing is when I'm looking at Card Kingdom, they're not selling the precons individually that I've been able to see. It's all
really?
mixed in with the actual set. And so I would really like to buy the precons on this one.
Yep, I think I will actually. Now that when we started
And so
breaking
I'm gonna
this
have
down.
to go and find out where that it is. But I'd like to use my credit with Card Kingdom to buy these if I could, please.
Hello, Card Kingdom, please.
Yeah, because they're listening.
But I think overall it doesn't have the big hitters of the really expensive cards like our Jeweled Lotus or our Vampiric Tutor or Scroll Rex and all that stuff. But it has new cards. We had a couple of them, but not like the big ones.
Okay. You froze. Are you good on your end?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. There you go.
See, I'm moving.
Yep. I see ya. I see ya.
I will tell you that I am getting to that point of having to pee. So let's move on.
Let's move
That's
on.
what happens when we take a lot of shots. We're good with our shots, all right? We have Zero Cools is going to move into next week. Is that how we're doing it? Or you wanted to take one right here
I think
before we
so.
start
I
this?
I took a note down.
Okay.
I don't want to take a shot right now. Fuck no.
All right. Now we will get into. Oh, I should hit our little thingy here so you can actually see our staple versus this.
Round one.
Excuse me, I believe you have my stapler.
Fight.
Staple versus. All right, staple versus. Those were the cards.
Yes.
You saw it. If you're on YouTube's, you saw it. What are the two cards? Well, let's back it up a little bit. What were the two cards we had last week, Lowery? What was our battle? What did you fulfill in your bet and your debt? Smiths always repay their bets.
Josh is saying that we have 2 more apiece next week.
2 more apiece.
4 for each of you. I'll write it down, but we'll.
Oh,
sort
he
it
did
out.
do 30 something. So he actually probably has more. Yeah, he's probably right. Well, we did
Right.
dirty shots, which I don't even know if I have it on the list right. So I think I have it. We're going to double check on that. But yeah, we might, we bought 4 for each of us. Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
He's probably right, actually. Because it was, I think we unnecessarily took dirty shots because I didn't have dirty shots on the list yet. Maybe?
What?
I don't know. Because I was testing it out and I still haven't figured out if I was getting all
What do you
that.
mean we didn't have to take dirty shots?
I didn't have it on the list originally because I didn't know if it was going to work. And then we had SmithCon and I haven't changed our numbers with it. So this today was just getting everything set up. So I think it was shots and it was $11 or $8 to give us both shots. And I don't think I put dirty shots on there. So we took dirty shots just because Josh
Okay,
is
so
awesome and
So
donated a
Josh,
shit
the
ton of
numbers are
money.
going to adjust a little bit because we did do dirty shots there.
But
'cause
we'll
that's what we
fulfill
thought
it.
was
We'll
going on.
fulfill
All right,
it. We'll be
figure it
fine
out.
with yeah.
Okay, last week we did Yavimaya Cradle Growth versus Urza Saga, which is Adam's baby, and he's wrong. Because at SmithCon we had how many people? Whenever Urza Saga
Oh,
came into
that was
play, and
that was a bunch
Yavimaya,
of bullshit. That was
and
some cheating shit.
It was literally like I think you had 2 or 3 on Urza Saga, and Yavimaya was 10 to 15.
No, if
It
you
was in that range.
if you don't remember
I
right,
understand that they fucking cheated and put like 30 for Yav and 1 for like.
if you
nothing
don't
for
remember right,
Urza's.
there wasn't even a single mark of Urza's during the day.
They scribbled it out. I'm sure there was
No,
one or
because-
two because
because-
it's apparently a good card.
Jacuzzi actually just marked it as he was putting his name tag together. He just gave a check mark, and I was like, "Oh, I approve," because we hadn't even played yet. But the night before, I played that fucker 3 times. I don't think I got played one single time.
Yeah, it didn't count there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Didn't count that. We weren't doing tick marks.
All right, well,
So-
let's let the voting decide here. So, where do you think this ended up?
I still think Urza Saga won because people are think that they're playing modern, and they're not, and so they're wrong.
My question for you is: have you played with the card yet?
Have I played with Urza Saga? Well, I thought about it real hard, but it just wasn't good enough. And Yavamaya's in one of my decks, maybe 2.
I would just say build a better deck.
Wow. Wow.
No, you do the.
It's probably going to go in Oscar because it is
Wow.
an artifact, right?
Yeah, but dude, it fit. Okay, whatever. Let's get to the
Okay.
Discord. Discord.
I'm going to
also-
sacrifice a land to go and get me something that ramps for 1 more, but
Oh,
lose
that's
a
so
land.
terrible. That's
It
so
is stupid.
terrible to
It's
get.
not a good argument.
And then
All right,
Crucible
fine.
Worlds brings
What
it back.
was the
and-
voting? What was the voting? It's fine.
Discord. We'll start with Discord. Bunch of fuckers. 73% voted for Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. All right.
That's why I love them.
Twitter.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
pretty close here. 55% went for Urza Saga.
Oh, that is close.
So we have,
All right.
we have kind of a battle going on.
Okay.
Then we moved to YouTube, our biggest voting. And 65% went for fucking Urza's. What? You know what the total is? I have my crown way back
Like
there. I gotta-
60%.
That's pretty close. 58% for Urza's to 42% for Yavimaya. I'll be right back. I can get my crown really quick.
It's not. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, and that's okay. And that's okay. I can understand why people want to be playing with that, but they're wrong. If we put Urborg in its place, people would choose Urborg, I think.
Did you see the numbers of what our bet was? Did you happen to see the thumbnail I posted?
I think I did. So it's like you're 35 and mine's at like 10.
So,
And
well,
mine
the
had dropped by
original
$7.
Yeah,
and
yours
would
went
drop
7 by
like
$3. So yours dropped almost like 50%, and mine dropped by like, I don't know, was it 10%, 13%, something
yeah,
like
Cole's Team Forest Walk. Fuck you.
that. Team
and-
Forest One. That's what I'm saying. Everybody that's on here right now that's chatting, most of these people are Discord. So of course, what did I say? 73% was fucking Discord.
Look,
What?
It's called a bubble, and it's fine to be in. Why won't you be in this bubble with me? Maybe I'm gonna wear my crown because the Discord won.
Oh no, you can't do that. Don't do that,
What are
cheater.
you talking about?
Get it out of there. Get it out
I'm
of
gonna
there.
challenge your rule
You
here.
can't challenge- that is not my rule. It's our rule.
Fine.
I gotta pee really bad. This sucks.
Good. Guess who's gonna win this one?
I know, because I'm
Me,
like,
'cause you're
all
gonna go
right, you,
piss your
you win.
pants."
I gotta go pee really bad. Oh, screw.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, all
Let's
right.
do
What
this.
do we
Read your
got?
card.
What do we got? What do you got? No, what do we got? Tell me what we got.
We got Strionic Resonator versus Panharmonicon. Mine is going to be Strionic Resonator. It is a 2-mana artifact. You can pay 2, tap it, copy target, triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. A triggered ability uses the words when, whenever, or at. And
Panharmonicon is for an artifact. If an artifact or a creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So I just need to play this, and then it just happens. I don't need to pay 2 to make that one trigger for a second time. I don't need to pay, and then that's my only time. I can keep playing and playing and win the game. Strionic Resonator, you're having to pay the 2 and then choose which one you want to copy, which triggered ability.
Yes.
The funny thing is, I wrote in my notes, yours talks about triggered people. This was the stupid argument. And then I realized as I was reading mine, I was like, mine also says triggered. my dumb argument was not going to work on this one. I was like, son of a bitch. I didn't read my card. I just like knew what Panharmonicon did. And then I was like, oh yeah, it's triggered ability.
Okay, so Josh has a good point that I want to point out as much as I can, but he's saying that Panharmonicon is a lot better. And this argument technically isn't about what is better. It is what would you rather play.
Panharmonicon. You want to keep your mana open for other things.
Again, the easy card to slot in that probably works.
The good card.
That's
why it's easy, because it's good.
ETBs are just going to happen all over the place. The great thing about Resonator here is that it's just a lot more. It's actually broader.
You didn't use the pan. It doesn't even make pancakes. That's what Ibukaki mentioned.
It works with ETBs if you want to be doubling something.
But you only. So you just play your one thing that turn. If you like to be efficient with stuff and play more, you have to wait. Whereas
so if
Panharmonicon,
all you're doing is ETBs, then you're just doing ETBs.
What was our?
But this also works with.
Wait, what was our number
triggers.
one card? What was our number one card for? Wasn't it an ETB thing?
I'm saying it's a good card. Panharmonicon's good card. You're gonna be okay. Don't be offended. Look, you snowflake. All right, like it's fine. Yeah. Don't be so triggered.
Oh, you guys are getting.
You're just trigger all over the place. You just gotta calm down.
Lowery. Oh shit. Oh
Look,
no, we get
Strionic
drunk Lowery and
Resonator is
Ibukaki
great
again.
because it's gonna be able to work with a lot of different strategies. So Renshai was playing Vial Smasher, and he was thinking that Panharmonicon worked in there. It doesn't. It's a cast trigger. And you know what you can do with Resonator? Copy that trigger. That is the cast trigger. It copies attack triggers. It copies damage triggers. You want to roll D20s twice with that fucking Copper Dragon? It's Strionic
when Panharmonicon comes out, it's the winning. You're going to win
Panharmonicon doesn't work with
game.
any of the new dragons.
You're going to win the game with Panharmonicon. Whereas Strionic's like, okay, it's just it adds. You're getting a little bit ahead. Yeah, you're doubling your stuff up. It's not that threatening. Who gets rid of Strionic? If you see Panharmonicon, you got to get rid of it. Otherwise, you're fucking dead. Like that's how good it is. It's such a good card. People want to get rid. The one thing that's interesting that I did, where do you think this is on the EDH rec deck stats?
Like comparison?
Yeah.
I would say that Panharmonicon, I mean, you got a really big name in Software and all of that has.
You can't even say his name right.
That's fine. Everybody knows who he is. This is Cheers. Everybody knows his name.
He's that olive guy. Stop reading the chat to use them with your arguments. Don't read you stop it now. Knock it off.
You can't use that against me because I can't read right now.
Yeah,
okay?
I can tell you're looking over there like, please help me.
Look, no. I think that's the proper thing to think about. Ishin likes Strionic Resonator better. Rafine likes Resonator better. You have so many decks that actually like Resonator better.
You've named 5, and then Panharmonicon is like thousands of decks that are better with it. Where are you going? You know what? Every card with ETBs, the number one card that we just talked about is all ETB effects. That's why it went to number one, is because we were talking about ETB effects. You can multiple. What are you looking through? You're trying to find your decks.
It's better in Trelasara. It works pretty well in Umbris
6. Pretty well.
It's
does that not work for Panharmonicon? Is what you're trying to say? Are these decks that you're naming that Panharmonicon doesn't work? Is what my question is. Is that
like Mike? You can tap it. Activated abilities are not.
Who plays Mike besides you? I have not seen him.
Yeah, never mind. Let's take that apart. It's not. I play Mike. I'm in that person. So,
Okay,
like,
so
if you
doubling
wanna be
season
an easy
effects.
deck
Who
builder,
plays
if you
doubling
wanna sit
season?
back and
I
you go,
play
hate it
doubling
when
season.
everybody plays the same cards, and then you go and pack Panharmonicon into your deck. Then you could do that.
Oh no!
But
Well, I guess
not-
I didn't answer that question. Strionic Resonator and Panharmonicon are pretty damn close. So for decks wise, it's
Okay.
43,000 compared to 50,000. Strionic,
Okay.
like they're about even, I would say. You know, that's pretty close with even wise. But Pan, the worst kind of pancake. You should have made that joke for a second time, but
that's
Ibukaki
right.
beat you to it. Doubling season effects. Who plays doubling season? Everybody plays doubling season. Any of that doubling season, Panharmonicon.
Oh, I got one ready for
Parallel
doubling
lives.
season next time.
Parallel
Maybe
lives.
that's next week. Maybe that's next week. I got
Parallel lives, anointed procession. You could play any of those double trigger effects are fucking fantastic. Your what do I have? Aether Flux Reservoir just goes fucking insane. Instead of gaining 1 life, hey, I'll gain 2 life, and I'm gonna kill you that much quicker because I'm gaining so much life. Why are you squinting? Stop reading the chat.
that. Because that's not how that works. That's a cast trigger.
Oh, it is cast. Is it
Oh,
cast?
you.
Is it cast?
Yeah, it doesn't work with everything. That's my point.
Is it cast?
Everybody thinks
Is
that
it-
Panharmonicon
is it
works with
cast?
everything fucking cool, and it doesn't. It's a cast trigger.
Is it cast?
Motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, it is cast. All right. What? But no. But, okay.
It's not as good as I thought.
No.
but I
No,
just
no.
put it in all the decks.
It just has my-
jam it, and you'll read
You
it
just
wrong.
jam
you'll
stuff
play it
in.
wrong.
You just
because
jam
it
stuff
fucking
in.
is so
Well,
good.
no, the ETB stuff though. That's the thing is
Yes,
what I keep
understand
going
that
back
it's
to
good
the
with
ETB.
ETB stuff.
But the
I
thing
get
is
it. That's
you
all it
you have a
is.
one-time fling. Like your thing just happens and it's done. That is just you pay the 4 and it's there. It's there. It's continuous. You can abuse it more often than not. It gets abused. Strionic is just it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just good.
You're mean.
Panharmonicon is just ridiculous. Like, what was his name? How did you say his name again? Who loves it so much?
Saffron all love. I look.
Think of
he's-
Craterhoof coming
I
out
think
with
he
this.
can push it. I think he has enough influence
Wait,
to be
make
able
sure
to
I'm-
affect everybody's brains, and that's fine.
I'm just
That's
making.
fine,
I'm making
sheeple.
sure.
And
Oh, what did you turn into? You were turning into
getting aggressive on people.
Yeah, you
I'm sorry.
are. It's ridiculous. You turned into.
I'm lashing out because I know I'm losing this one. Look,
the worst part that
I think
happens
the
to
thing
me
is that
though is
people don't
I
think
start
about this.
naming
Like,
stuff
this
and then you go,
does matter.
nope.
There is a difference. This Strionic Resonator is able to go in a lot more
Wish I could spell.
like decks. To whereas Panharmonicon,
No, it
as
doesn't.
long as you're
It doesn't.
generically playing
It's in
good
7,000
cards,
less
then it
decks. It's in 7,000 less decks. So that statement is completely false. By the numbers, it's 7,000 less.
with Archivist of Orgham,
And they're both artifacts.
that's a trigger that
They're
Strionic Resonator
both-
can copy.
They're both artifacts. They have the exact same opportunity to be in the exact same amount of decks, and it is 7,000 less. So your statement that goes in more decks is like, what? Because it
It
doesn't.
can go in more decks.
But it doesn't.
ETB is just easier to do, and that's because it's a lot of value.
wanna
We
check
just
my
talked
thing.
about it with Spawn. Like it's just easier to do that. People are going to do that more in a game.
And the other part is it's also been printed more. It has more opportunity to be in more decks, and it still is less decks. It's been around longer, and it's still in less decks. The numbers don't lie, baby.
Oh, good for you.
So look, I think Resonator's a
Hey.
more interesting card because it fits with more triggers. That's all I'm saying. Would you put Panharmonicon in an Ishin deck? No.
Because I don't build Ishin, you do.
I didn't build Ishin either. I'm just gonna get Jacuzzi's vote though. So that's all
That's you're gonna go through everybody's decks that you saw this weekend.
yeah. How about
I will tell you this:
uh,
Strionic is in 0 of my decks, where Panharmonicon is probably in like 5, I think, at this point. Because I like ETBs. I like to ETB.
I would say Panharmonicon's in like 3 of my decks, and Strionic's in like 2.
All right. Hey, wow.
So-
I thought you were going to be sarcastic, but I guess drunk Lowery is a little bit gets the sarcasm out a little bit.
That's like weird. It's like a weird. I'm not like drunk, but it's weird. I don't like what's going on right now.
You're like, let's just get this over with.
It's just weird.
Oh no, the feed just cut out. There. Oh no, we went that far. We were almost done cutting that whole thing. Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Is the feed still going? Oh, it's still going.
What's
It says
going
it's
on?
still going.
Well, let's finish this off.
All right, let's get it. You guys can vote. Yeah, I don't know. My whole thing did the black screen thing, the black screen of death.
Yeah. Yep.
But the timer is still going, so the whole thing didn't shut down. So I don't know what the fuck just happened there. All right, guys, we're cutting this because I don't know what's going on. This is kind of scary. All right, so you guys can vote for this. Jump on YouTube, jump on Twitter, and jump on the Discord. That is the best way to do that. Thank you guys all for donating tonight. It made it very fun and interesting.
Not thanking you for that.
We will we'll figure out the situation for next week. So people that have donated and all that stuff, we will give our debts, pay our bets.
Smith
next
always
week.
pays its bets.
Yeah, but Smith always pays its
I
bets.
got that one. That was a Game of Thrones reference.
Game of Thrones. So we will do that next week. So thanks, Josh D. Thanks, Zero. Thanks, Ibukaki. I think those are all the donations. If I missed one, we'll get you guys next week. So thank you guys for joining. We will catch you guys next week.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, shit. Get the boobies. Get the boobies. There it is.
I love boobs. I'm talking tatas. I love boobs. I'm bonkers for honkers. I love boobs. Thanks for the memories. I love boobs.
Josh says pay it now. Do you want to pay it now? No. We're still recovering. Josh, we
definitely
will
have a rule.
We
Definitely have a rule.
will get you next week. I promise. We're going to get that going next week. Probably